He is the biggest Trump supporter there is. Literally the biggest. Literally and figuratively, I think. He loves Trump. He goes by MAGA Hulk. His real name, by the way, or his nickname, I'll call it, is Stephen Davis. But we're going to call him Hulk or MAGA. Mr. MAGA, welcome to the show, MAGA Hulk. How are you?
I'm doing just fine, and thank you for having me.
You bet, you bet. By the way, just a couple of things about your physique. How did you achieve this massiveness?
I live in the gym. That's all I do as often as I can. That's my hobby. That's my passion. So you better believe as often as I can, I am in that gym.
All right, let's go back a little bit. Number one, you're from Southern California, right?
Yes, sir.
And you specialized in security work, bodyguard type stuff, right?
You got it. Absolutely.
When did you first notice Donald Trump? I mean, we all knew who he was, that kind of thing. But when did you say, hey, this guy's onto something politically?
It was towards the end of 2017 when I finally started getting into the realm of politics. I wanted to understand what was going on because I kept hearing this constant, persistent narrative that he's this bitter racist, that he's this terrible guy that's going to destroy the country, very fabric of this country. He's going to tear it all down. So I was like, you know what? Let me understand what's going on with this guy, especially because I started repeating the same things that the media was telling me, the left-wing media apparatus was parodying. I started parodying that. So it got to the point where I was like, well, let me understand what it is I actually believe so that I can actually come with the facts and beat down these Trump supporters with facts. And I started doing my research, and I started seeing how the media kept taking this man out of context, time and time and time again, speech after speech. They would take little clips and sound bites and twist it in such a way to make it sound like he was saying one thing. When he listened to the entire context of the clip, it was nothing of the sort. And I started looking into his policies, his America First policies, taking care of home first, taking care of this country and its citizens first, which is something that we've been lacking when it comes to these other presidents. They're always taking care of other countries, all these humanitarian efforts for these other countries while neglecting Americans. So I started, getting my research going on, and pretty soon I started realizing I'm lining up on the right side of history, and I'm definitely lining up with Trump.
Hey, MAGA, I want to show you something from the 16 campaign. Donald Trump was in front of a primarily black audience. This might have been in Michigan. I'm not sure exactly, but he laid it on the line like basically no politician ever has or ever would, except him, to a black audience. Here's what he said.
What the hell do you have to lose?
Well, he said a little bit more than that, but basically he described how Democrats have let down the black community. And, when he topped it off like that, I was like, you're not supposed to say that, but maybe he's got a point. How did that go over with you? How did it go over with your friends?
Honestly, it was one of those eye-opening moments, and it was like we're taken back at first. Oh, wait, I agree with that. That's true. What do we have to lose? We've been used time and time again by the Democrat Party and had nothing to show for it. We've had nothing but dilapidated communities and housing when it comes to the black community, when it comes to these Democrat-run districts, right? And it's a constant thing when it comes to Democrat. We've been taken for granted, and we've gotten sick of it. We've gotten so jaded that at this point, when we heard that line, what do you have to lose? Nothing at all. So we resonated, we accepted that, and we understood it. And that's why there's a larger percentage now of black people that are going to be supporting Trump and will be voting for him come November.
Candace Owens told us last week that it's going to be about 20%. And if it's that high, that'll be historic, actually like a seismic shift if he gets to 20%. And wow. Hey, by the way, follow MAGA Hulk at Real MAGA Hulk. You can follow him and retweet him from time to time, just like the president does. You've gotten a boost from POTUS himself, right?
Yes, indeed. Oh, fantastic day that was.
We're looking at it. It's pretty succinct there. Thanks. You are very cool. I remember that, actually, and that was very cool. Well, anyway, keep it up. Last question. Look, you're a charismatic guy. You're very, very popular. You know something about security. Would you ever go to work in a Trump administration term 2? Who knows? Department of Homeland Security. Maybe they could use some guys in the Secret Service. Go ahead.
In a heartbeat, to work with the man that's been shaking things up when it comes to this country, that has done so much for the black community, for America as a whole. You better believe I would take a bullet for this man who's been shaking up this country in such a significant and magnificent way.
Wild MAGA Hulk, we appreciate it so much. I guess we'll see you in the gym twice a day. How often do you go?
I go once a day now due to my work schedule, but you better believe when I am off work and I'm not bogged down with my current work hours, I'm in there twice a day.
How much
Absolutely.
can you bench? How much can you bench?
Oh, it's gone down significantly. It used to be 500, but now it's about 450, 475. I'm going to get it back up there. This COVID lockdown kind of took its toll on me, so I'm going to get back there.
Yeah, you got to get back there. I thought you were going to say 1,000 pounds. I can bench. I used to be able to bench 300. I topped out at 300. Anyway, MAGA Hulk, you're the best. To be continued, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
Newsmax TV is now America's fastest growing cable news channel. We give you the real news you need. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Newsmax TV streams live on YouTube for free. Newsmax TV, real news for real people.